Morning, everyone. It's Terry on his Philippine journey here in the Philippines. Out for a morning walk, a little bit of run walk here in San Fernando. Going up one of these province roads here that I discovered last week, me and my wife. So just very beautiful. We hike on the trail and then you could take the road back to town where we live over there. So it's 2 or 3 hills away. It's probably about an hour and a half, 2 hour at the most hike, depends how much you fiddle. But this is one of the more scenic spots up the road. So, continues up the hill, mountain, whatever you would call it. So they're pretty substantial. I think they're, I would guesstimate they're 3,500 feet or so hills here where we live. So we're overlooking the harbor here and some of the little farms or things, what you'd call them here. Got some cornfields, and it's province life, so it's pretty beautiful. Just gonna share some of my random thoughts here after 2 weeks in the Philippines as we look at this beautiful view here. We may continue to walk up the road here in a little bit, but so far in the past about 3 weeks, I've spent I'd say $600 to $700 here, maybe on the high side, 7 and 6. So we're staying. We got a house over here, so we don't have any house payments per se. Just random. We did have to get an attorney for some paperwork back home. Give my brother power of attorney, so that was about $40. So that was attorney cost. In America, to send the paperwork here was about $95, so cost about half as much here in that little instant with that. So here comes a truck down the road. So, but yeah, not too much traffic. So this is one of my favorite little roads, which most of the province roads here in the Philippines is like this road. They're not paved. They're gravel to dirt to mud, whatever is available on the road. So, and you'll find almost all the province roads here in the area where I live are like that. The national highways paved with asphalt and concrete. So that's some of the expenses, and then just getting around back and forth in town. Not many jeepneys in this part of, as you get towards Iloilo, that's, you have jeepneys, and got the yellow buses out here. Most likely is the yellow bus or the trike, or just a motorcycle ride. The trikes are everywhere, so transportation's pretty plentiful. You walk down the road anywhere you go almost, and somebody will offer you a ride or willing to take you someplace, so that's no issue. And it's usually my experience has been around it. Depends how far you go, but I just say 75 to 100 pesos seem to be a typical run somewhere on one of the trikes. Prices may vary. Always check, and maybe a good idea to always ask before you have people do anything for you on the pricing. So just say how much to go wherever you want to go. That way you get treated fairly. So sounds like a couple motorcycles possibly coming up the road. So, but so far just still getting adjusted here after about 2.5 weeks or so. Kind of tired of being under the weather or something for a couple days. So my first day out on my feet here in 2.5 days. So, and I'm hiking quite a bit. So, but yeah, we'll continue on up the road. There goes a local. Got another one coming behind him. So if you have any questions on anything or any comments or anything you'd like to know more, limited experience here, so about almost 3 weeks of me living here, I've spent about 6 on the low side and 7 on the high side, would be a guesstimate. just for the miscellaneous, buying food, transportation back and forth on the yellow bus. Went to Iloilo a couple times. I think that was $10 each way, I believe. I could be wrong on some of these numbers. Had, like I said, the attorney fee, which was $40 to do some legal work for me. Had to get some power of attorneys for my property back home. Yeah, things, I continue to find people pretty friendly. I feel pretty safe here. Most people know some sort of English if you ask them, although it's less and less as you get out here in the countryside. They still know something, but some people may know. I'm just showing you the view here. It's quite beautiful as you come up. That's kind of picturesque there between the trees. This is a really heavily. Hello. Hey. Heavily wooded hillside. Some of them are kind of barren and grass, but which I prefer these wooded hills. If you have a trail through them, they're more shaded. So this hillside over across the valley is all wooded, and for the most part, this one here, where I'm at, is very wooded. So it's kind of nice. Hey, good morning. So this is what you can expect in the province in the Philippines, at least where we're at on the Visayas Island in the San Fernando area. So I'm about right now I'm about maybe a couple miles from town or the little province. They really don't have a couple schools and some sorry stores. Let's see, tomorrow or sometime next couple weeks, we're going to try to go to the Gigantus or something islands, which is supposed to be quite beautiful. It's kind of the undiscovered, not really undiscovered, but not as well known as El Nido and Coron islands, which is very famous, #1 in the world. I think 2 years in a row, #1 island, most beautiful island in the world. But this other one, people starting to discover how beautiful it is. And I think it's about 4 hours from our house. So we're gonna try to go up there and see that, because that's my dream of white sand and some blue water, and to enjoy that. I was hoping to be a little closer to it with the move, but I think we're still about 4 hours, but I'll figure that out here in the next couple weeks when we make the effort to go. So it's, yeah, quite steep, so a little out of breath. But that's just a little update. Like I said, the people, I continue to find them friendly. The different spots in the islands where I go, there's quite beautiful scenery. City is what it is. It's busy and hustling, and if you like that kind of lifestyle and lots of little shops, you can get something to eat and drink where every 100 feet or something, which is not bad, but I really like being a little more isolated most of the time, so I enjoy this type of activity. Hoping to get a motorbike pretty soon. Hopefully, it's kind of at least my thought at the moment, but I've had a hard time finding what I want here. Seems like most things are 300cc and under. Almost every shop it's 150, 250, but being an American, here's another little steep drop off here. I'm used to, bigger bikes and stuff like that. So, so I'm really looking for a 350 or 400. And I'm not sure what is legal here on the roads. Like in America, I could get a not a YZ, but a KTM 250 XC or something like that, and plate it and be off to the races, so to speak, out riding with that. But I'm not sure. That'd kind of be my dream bike here, because then you could just do about everything. They're very lightweight and easy to maintain and that kind of stuff. So also I'm trying to see if I can get a DRZ 400, like an S, or anything that's street legal, because I think as being an expat here, you'll be a little more scrutinized on going through town and stuff. That's another thing. Like, people, you're supposed to wear helmets, but at least around where I'm at, I'd say 80% do not. But which doesn't bother me. I prefer not to wear one. But again, I've just said, being an expat, I'll probably be picked out, or because I stand out. I'm 6'4", and a little fair weathered skin, and so who knows. But I think it just bears in mind you're not in your country, and you want to try to follow the law as best as you can and not cause any trouble for yourself. So that's my thought. So hope to probably get a helmet, and hopefully maybe a DRZ 400 if I can locate one. I've seen one video where there's one gentleman, local Philippine person, that did acquire one, was riding around. So I sent him a message to see if he hasn't responded yet, to see where he got it. But, well, keep this a little shorter here. So that's kind of the little general thoughts of the day as we hiked up the mountain here, and now at the top, heading back down the other side now, so starting down the grade. So that's it from Terry's Philippine journey, Monday, January the 30th, 2023. Everybody take care out there, and thanks for watching, and have a great, safe week. Thank you.